What's going on, everybody? It's Ndukauba, and holy crap, the hype from yesterday was unbelievable. So much Dragon Ball Xenoverse info, so much gameplay, so much just, and I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm still sort of hyped. So I know a lot of people have been asking me, how's the game? You know, is it good? Is it bad? Is it like Tenkaichi? Is it like Battle of Z? Is it like Ultimate Tenkaichi? Is it like Budokai 3? So this is going to be my pros and cons video of Dragon Ball Xenoverse, or at least the beta. You know, what's my take on how it is? So let's start with the pros. The first thing is it is very fast paced. Like, literally, as you're playing the game, you'll never find yourself in a dull moment. It's that exciting. Now, some people are like, oh, it looks kind of blah. Well, I don't know, because you guys don't really, or not you guys specifically, but the people who are like that, you guys don't really have the first-hand experience of how the game is. And I can honestly say it's fast-paced and it's definitely not boring. The next thing is it's extremely easy to pick up, but it is also hard to master. Now, what I mean by that is that, well, within the first match, obviously you might end up getting destroyed because you're learning the controls. But as you get used to it, it becomes a lot easier to handle, which doesn't even take that long. Probably within like the second match or the third match, you'll probably already get accustomed to the controls. And then since they're simplified, but they're extremely diverse, then, you know, that's where the mastery comes in, so you can learn how to string some combos together and stuff like that, you know. So it's, again, easy to pick up but very hard to master. Now, another thing is that there's more strategic elements into this game. Now, one thing that, you know, probably Battle of Z and definitely, you know, Ultimate Tenkaichi, one thing that they didn't have was a strategic element. It was pretty much just rehash everything that you just did, and then, you know, you're good from there. It's not like that. In this game, you actually have two gauges again. Obviously, you have the key gauge, which makes a return, thank God, and then you have a defense gauge. Now, pretty much, the thing is you have to learn how to conserve both of them to have the edge in battle. Like, key gauges is obviously like for your special attacks. So if you use it all up, you're gonna have to rather have A, the key charge ability equipped on your character, or B, go up to the fighter, to your opponent, and just beat the crap out of him to refill your gauge. But also you have your defense gauge, which runs down if you keep on like teleporting out of the way, you know, the instant transmission though. If you keep on doing instant transmission, or if you block from like, I'll go with like a super attack or an ultimate attack. So stuff like that lowers that gauge, and of course once it drops to 0, you can't block until it recovers again. So, but the best way to refill both gauges is through clashes. Now, I know a lot of people have, you know, seen my gameplay, and there's a whole crap load of clashes on there. Now, although it does seem like it would get repetitive, first of all, it feels, you know, it feels like it fits in the game. Like, this actual struggle fits in this game. And also, it refills your defense gauge and your key gauge at a high rate. So whenever you're running low, do whatever it takes to get into clashes to refill those two gauges. Trust me, you will not regret it. Now, of course, the biggest pro of this game, it's not like Ultimate Tenkaichi. Thank you, God. Like, every aspect of this game is nowhere close to how Ultimate Tenkaichi was. All the way from character creation down to like the nitty gritty, like the elements of the gameplay. Nothing is like Ultimate Tenkaichi, and that is something I'm extremely happy about. Thank you, God. Had to get that out the way. Now, with every good, there is bad. So let's get to the cons. The very first thing is there were some desyncing issues, and because of those issues, it caused things to, you know, come out like no hit stun. Enemies blocking ultimate attacks when they were actually opening and being currently hit by it. Stuff like that. Another thing is balancing issues. Now, not necessarily for every character, but for specific characters. One character in particular, Nappa, is the most overpowered character in the entire beta. And this is how. His ultimate cannot be blocked. It has an extremely wide range, and it deals immense damage. And then you have Kid Gohan's ultimate, which takes way too much load up time, so anybody can prepare themselves for it. And on top of that, when you get hit, it pretty much deals no type of damage. So that's, you know, they really got to fix that up if they expect people to play this online. Another thing is latency, or otherwise known as lag. Now, it doesn't really happen in 1v1 battles, but it did happen a lot in 2v2 and 3v3 battles. But for this one, I'm just guessing because, again, this is a network test. So most likely they're getting their servers accustomed to having so many people online. So for this one I can sort of understand, but hopefully they do correct this issue so it doesn't happen in the full game. And probably the biggest con of the entire thing is that there is a game-breaking bug in this game. Now, I don't have any footage of it, but if he decides to post the gameplay of it, go check out Rhymestyle's channel, because I did run into him and we did have like 6 battles. But if he did record it, check out his channel if he uploads the gameplay. As we were playing, I was using my creative character, he was using his creative character, and we both used our ultimate attacks at the same time, and it caused one of us to die, and unfortunately it caused me to die. So, and it didn't, regardless of how much health you had, we both had full health. We both used our ultimate attacks, and I died instantly. So that was bad. And I thought it was just like a one-time thing until I went online and I fought another dude. He was using TN, I was using my created character, and we both used our ultimate attacks at the same time, but this time he died instantly. So I really hope that Namco Bandai fixes this, because this bug is actually terribly bad, and I would hate for that to carry on to the full game for other people to exploit. That'd be terrible. But nonetheless, my overall take on the beta, though, I honestly think that it's pretty good. A lot of people have been, you know, skeptical because they're like, oh, it looks so slow, it looks stiff, oh, the gameplay is garbage, the attack is... No, stop. For the people who have not played this thing firsthand, all of you guys need to stop talking and just take our words for it. For all the people that have played the game, we have enjoyed it. Like, every element of this game has been spectacular, except for some of the cons, but besides that, it's been nothing short of spectacular. I like it personally. Now, granted, I can't really say anything much besides I really had a lot of fun with this beta, but the fact of it being a beta, that I can't really give out my final impression. So for right now, I'm just going to say that it was a very enjoyable experience and it's very fun, and I'm actually looking forward to the full game. But nonetheless, that's my pros and cons list for this video, guys. I really hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at @Q_Ndukauba, and stay tuned because I ended up recording a lot more gameplay. And I had gameplay with Rhymestyle, but it ended up messing up halfway, so I couldn't use it. But don't worry, because I ended up fighting another really big Dragon Ball YouTuber, and you guys will definitely know who it is when I post the gameplay up. So look forward to that. And as always, thanks for watching. See you guys later.